So we spent a week in Jordan, and now the food has followed us home because we're at Taste of London, and as you can see in front of us here, it's an extraordinary lineup. And David, Chef David, is with us right now. Jordanian food, how did you wind up cooking this?
Well, I'm an Englishman. I've been originally from Yorkshire,
Yeah.
and my wife is Iranian. So we've been together for about 15 years, and I love the concept of all sharing around the table. You have a little bit of this, we have a little bit of that, and the whole family feel.
So we come here, and there's a great familiarity in what you've cooked that we've had here in London, because we spent a whole week travelling around Jordan, and we're subjected to that whole thing of the mezza, where there's the sharing on the table. What other dishes have you been making for people to try out here in London?
Well, we've done some really small tasting dishes. We've done a spinach fataya, which has got spinach and fresh pomegranates in, encased in pastry.
Is that the one that looks a little like a little Cornish pasty?
That's right, yes. Then we've got chicken sambusak, where you've got the pomegranates, you've got the nutmeg, you've got all the flavours of the Levant. Minced chicken, lovely flavour, because we serve that with like a mint yoghurt. Then we have falafel, which is a classic staple diet, with tahini sauce.
Okay. So who claims ownership to that? I mean, it's a general Middle Eastern thing, I guess.
Well, it depends where you're from.
Yeah.
Everybody claims it's from their country, but every country will do it different.
And that would be the same with the hummus, because we had the hummus with aubergine, which was really distinctive.
Superb.
We had something.
Yes.
One of the other things that we noticed was that there seemed to be some distinctive flavours that really say Jordanian. What herbs or spices would they be?
It's probably going to be the za'atar. The za'atar's, the famous herb spice, where you've got the mixture of sumac, the wild thyme, and the sesame seeds. The salad's like fattoush salad.
Yes.
It's got that lovely lemony feel.
Yeah, the lemony thing. Now, actually, that brings me on quite nicely to the drinks as well, because beating sunshine, and then you'll go into a Bedouin tent and they say, would you like to have some lemon mint? Now, that is gorgeous. How do you make that?
Well, it's a really traditional recipe, what we've made from one of the owners' mothers, where we've got fresh lemon, fresh mint, sugar, and natural spring water. Very simple, but we've got the best ingredients, the best mint and the best lemons.
Brilliant. And just blended together?
Just blended together, squeezed and blended.
Now, that's a great tip for summer in the UK. I think it's just absolutely
very
fantastic.
simple. Just keep the ingredients fresh, really organic, and let the flavour do the talking.
So for those that are interested in doing their own cooking, would you say that the Jordanian cuisine is something to pursue, something new to have a look at?
Excellent. It's really healthy, especially with this weather we've got in England at the moment.
Yeah.
The sun has come out. It's very healthy. It's good for the ladies. You've got lots of seasonals in now. We've got the cucumbers coming in season. We've got the tomatoes coming in season. We've got the spring lamb. We've got lots of different flavours.
Right. And it's not technically not too difficult.
It's very simple. It's very simple. You just need to cook from the heart. Cook from the heart and cook from your home and your mother.
David, thank you very much. Thanks for the Taste of Jordan. There's a logo that we know.
Absolutely.
Does that mean there's a new series coming from Jordan or something?
No, so we are operating Culinary Holidays in partnership with MasterChef around the world, but we've just launched a new tour to Jordan starting in September.
Great. Okay, so for the foodies, it really is a good destination to go?
Absolutely. Jordan's the heart of the Levant. The food there is fantastic. There's so much diversity. I don't think people realise quite how much food there really is there to try, and how many different flavours and spices. It's the end of the Silk Road, so there's all the spices have come in from the east, mixing with everything, from the west. And it's
as we were discovering across the week, there has been a passage for civilizations, so therefore they brought all their influences and traditions and food.
Exactly.
So that's great. So for the foodie that goes along, is there an opportunity not only to taste it, but to actually get in and make the stuff?
So in Oman, there's you can go into one of the old part of the city, go and have a cooking lesson, see how it's done. The same at Petra. There's a fantastic restaurant called Petra Kitchen. You can go in and they'll give you lessons, and then you eat your dinner at the end of it.
Yeah.
In Madaba, we're doing some wine tasting.
Yeah.
Go down to Wadi Rum into the desert, which is just beautiful. Go and have lunch with the Bedouins. They cook in these underground pits, so you can go and experience that with them. Sip on some tea. It's a perfect holiday.
Amazing, yeah, and plenty of sugar in the tea too.
Absolutely.
We actually had an experience in Amman. I believe it's one of the places that you go to.
Beit Zeti.
Beit Zeti,
Yes.
yeah, and this was great. So it was an old renovated house, and the welcome was wonderful. The English spoken was absolutely
The
perfect.
Jordanian people are so friendly, it's so hospitable. They just want you to go, want you to visit it, want you to experience their country, and also to see how safe it is, and how much more there is than people realise. It's such a fantastic country.
Okay, so a true taste of Jordan then, and
Exactly.
Master Chef as well. Brilliant.
Exactly.
Katie, thank you.
Thanks, Nigel.